Have you ever played the game Daruma-san ga Koronda? It's similar to statues in the West. One person stands facing a wall or some other surface while everyone else stands a certain distance away. The person against the wall, let's call them it, covers their eyes while facing the other way and says, Daruma-san ga Koronda. Literally, this means the Daruma fell over. While they're saying this, the group of people moves towards them, like a game of statues. Then the person who is it turns around and tries to catch them in the act of moving. If you get caught moving, then you're out. If not, the person turns back and the process repeats. If anyone reaches the person who is it by the end, they win. But the point of this week's video isn't the game itself, but where you play it. Rumors state that you must never ever play this game alone in the bathroom. Why is that? Let's take a look. The first traces of this particular forbidden game can be found on Nichan, as usual, back in 2003. On August 31st, someone posted the following in a thread titled, Vaguely Scary Stories. When you're washing your hair in the bathroom, you must never say, Daruma-san ga Koronda. You shouldn't even think it. And the reason for that is, when you're leaning forward with your eyes closed to wash your hair, it's the same position you take when playing Daruma-san ga Koronda. And, in addition to that, it's easy to summon ghosts to locations full of water, meaning that inside your house, the kitchen and bathroom are places spirits are likely to gather. Now, you may have noticed something after thinking Daruma-san ga Koronda numerous times while washing your hair. The pale-faced woman with bloodshot eyes looking over your shoulder, staring at you. Well then, it's your bath time now. I've said it several times already, but the one thing you must never do is Daruma-san ga Koronda. This post brings up a few good points. As you likely know by now, Japanese ghosts are attracted to water. You're likely to find them in places where water gathers, particularly stagnant water, but any type of water will do. In your house, obviously, you'll find a lot of water in the bathroom. And if you're taking a Japanese-style bath, then you're likely sitting on a stool, leaning forward to wash your hair. You no doubt have your eyes closed to stop the suds and water from getting into them. And this position is pretty darn similar to the pose the person who is it takes when playing Daruma-san ga Koronda. It all fits, right? So, this is potentially the easiest game of all to try out for yourself. All you need to do is think Daruma-san ga Koronda while washing your hair in the bathroom. That, at least according to this post, is all it takes. Doing that will invite all sorts of ghosts already drawn to water over to you, because it's like a game, and ghosts love games. You might, if you just happen to think the thought, again and again, find a pale spirit with bloodshot eyes leaning over your shoulder, staring at you while you wash your hair. Creepy, right? If you've been following our internet mystery series, then you'll know that Nichan loves to troll and play tricks, however, and this particular game is no different. The punchline is lost in English, but there's a secret in this forbidden game that may not be immediate upon first reading. A very simple and clearly visible secret. The punchline is right there in front of your eyes. You just have to notice it. Take a look at the first letter of each sentence. If you can read Japanese, then the punchline will be immediately apparent. By taking the first letter of each line, you get a brand new sentence that says, Omae wo noroi koroshitai. I want to curse and kill you. That's it. That's the trick. It's not actually dangerous to think Daruma-san ga Koronda in the bathroom at all. It's merely a neat little puzzle hidden in plain sight that's meant to give you a small chill, like the title of the thread says, when you finally see it. Omae wo noroi koroshitai. I want to curse and kill you. Of course, like many troll jokes born on Nichan, this forbidden game actually went on to become known as a real forbidden game anyway. All sorts of stories were born of people having terrifying encounters because they accidentally thought those words while washing their hair in the bathroom. What started as nothing more than a joke became an urban legend in its own right, one you can still find people asking about on the internet today. Is it real? Does it really work? Will I summon a ghost if I just happen to think those words? Of course, this is also the easiest thing in the world to test for yourself. Just think Daruma-san ga Koronda next time you wash your hair and you'll have your answer. That is, if you're brave enough. But what do you guys think? Let me know if you try it and what results you get in the comments below. And I'll see you again next time.